My idea that I came up with is called Yardbirds. It's a smartphone application for Android or iOS that anybody can download, and if they need grass cut, snow removed, this can be done from the app. What they do is click on, for example, if they need the grass mowed, they click on the mowing option. It gives a list, like Uber shows you drivers in the area. This gives you a list of who's in the area that has signed up to basically be a Yardbirds employee. Just like Uber drivers sign up to drive for Uber, they pick their own hours, everything like that. Um, you select who's nearby or whatever. It shows an example of how much it's going to cost. In the background running is Google Maps APIs that it examines the size of your yard and everything like that to give that average price. Um, Basically, in my area, I would I would focus on mainly the people that I sat down face to face. I met with a few elderly people, family people that have like a man and wife and a couple of children, and then I sat down with some single people. Uh, I feel like from what I've gathered from them, the families and the elderly would be my heavy usage, um, as opposed to the single who would feels like they could do this stuff on their own. The families, they have kids that are in activities after school, so they would be more inclined to use this app. Um, for my research, I found a few companies like this, um, but they're focused on big cities. I want to focus on rural areas. When I would open this application in the beta, I would focus on maybe the Northeast, with the snow removal portion and the grass mowing and things like that. Um, I feel like $100,000 to start this up would be sufficient. I sat down with some programmers who I work with and explained my idea and how hard it would be. The hardest part for them basically said would be the APIs for the Google Maps and everything like that. But we feel like we could get this up and running in probably 2 months to get it in beta. Um, I feel like this could be, it's hard to determine the market size, the market for this type of thing, but I feel like it could be millions to billions of dollars. Um, Everyone I spoke with said this is, when I sat down with, said this sounded like a great idea. There's nothing in our area about for this. Like I said, the competition that I found, there was like one or two focus on larger cities. I feel like focus on the rural, where people have yards that aren't huge, would really benefit them. I know for myself with 4 kids, finding time to mow the grass twice a week, depending the rain and the sun and everything, even shoveling when I have to go to work, and that's hard for my wife and things. This would really be beneficial for these people. Um, but like I said, the overhead is my biggest business model. Follow like Uber, where they don't really own cars. People sign up. Um, the main things that I've taken out of my for my lo-fi is integrating the businesses right now. I think right now I want to focus on individuals instead of connecting businesses to this right now for the beta and see how it goes. I figured an average of people would pay between $20 and $25 to get the grass mowed in my area. Um, I just feel like that's a decent price. Um, and then what my business does is take a percentage. I think starting out would be 10%, which would be still leave them with a good bit of money, and then our revenue. Um, but basically, like I said, it's just I just want to really follow Uber's business model. I feel like this is a really good idea from everyone I sat down with. They feel like they would use this, and like, and that's it.